Currently, the acreage of the fire is 59,531, 73% contained, 2,268 personnel on the fire. This evening, you're going to hear from members of our Incident Command Team and Forest staff. First off this evening, we're going to get it kicked off with our Operational Section Chief, Chad Costa.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just got off a flight, so I'll give you an update of what's going on out there. I'll start down in the Kings River and what we're calling Division Whiskey. Don't see any smokes at all along the Whiskey. We came around through Balch Camp and flew Dinky Creek all the way up. Didn't see any smokes at all. Everything looks really good. As we turn the corner here and take this hand line up to Cicada Ridge, we had crews in there. They actually fly in on a helicopter and then hike down all the way to the river and then work their way back up. That's looking real good. I expect containment on this piece tonight or tomorrow's shift. As they go back on Cicada Ridge and head north through Finch Meadow, everything in what we're calling Division Delta and Gulf looks really good. When we get up into Finch Meadow, from Finch Meadow, we still have quite a bit of heat in here. Everything that all the hard work we've been doing in here for the last multiple shifts looks really good, but there's quite a bit of crews you're going to see on if you're out there on the north end, all the way up to McKinley Grove Road and down McKinley Grove Road where we fired a couple days ago. So when I flew this, what you'll notice up there today is it's a lot warmer. There is sun on the fire, so it's gonna be producing quite a bit more smoke, especially down in these drainages in Dinky Creek, Laurel Creek, Bear Creek, but nothing close to the line, so still feeling really good about it. As we continue down McKinley Grove Road, it was smoky in here. Definitely talking to the crews on the ground, kind of showing them where those heat signatures were, but nothing close to the line. Just again, we got quite a bit more work now that it's hotter up there. And all the way down, actually, through what we're calling Oscar, down into Drop Point 50, down towards Washon, quite a bit of smokes in there, 500, 300, 500 feet from the line. So for the next couple shifts, that's going to be a heavy focus, really where the power lines come across here to the north, all the way across to Bear Meadow. That's kind of what I'm calling the north side of the fire, and that's where all the work is right now. Once you get south of the power lines, looking really good all the way down through Quebec and Tango on the east side of the fire. Actually looked really, really good in Tango all the way down, back down to the Kings. So overall, we're going to be heavily focused on the north. And then all the operations on the west side of the fire and the south side of the fire is really starting to transition to that suppression repair, which you've been hearing us talk about. And I expect as we order the resources for suppression repair, I expect us to really start making some progress with that and really focus our firefighters on the north side of the fire. So good day out there and quite a bit of work to do, but we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Chad. Appreciate that information, especially on that smoke within the interior, well within the interior of the fire. Next, we're going to have our fire behavior analyst, Kevin Montoya.
Good evening. All right, so tonight I'm going to start out with the weather makers and talking about the weather. So that hot, dry trend is going to continue over the next few days. Temperatures are going to get up. On the matrix, it shows 82, but in those lower elevations, it could get well into the 90s. Our humidities are going to continue to drop down into the 20s, and we're predicting maybe down into the teens tomorrow, again, at those lower elevations. But today, even at the higher elevations where the fire became active, they saw humidity levels that were starting to get into the 20s and sunshine up there as well. The big change that's on the forecast is the chance of getting a little bit of an influx of tropical moisture, maybe in that Thursday range, with maybe even a little bit of precipitation happening Thursday night, maybe into Friday. But as we go into the weekend, we'll start to have warmer temperatures again. Maybe not quite as hot as we see today, but that warming trend is going to start up again. On the fire behavior side of the shop, not a whole lot of the landscape has fire in it. Can we get the map? Oh, here we go. Not a whole lot of the landscape has fire in it, so you're going to be pretty short for me tonight. But I did want to talk about I did want to talk about smoke production. So today on the cameras, or if you looked outside, you see a large column instead of just smoke. And that's because the humidity levels have dropped and the sun is able to get on those fuels. And those larger logs that were struggling to carry fire in the high humidity are now able to burn actively. And you're going to see the larger column for probably another day as this area in the Dinky Creek, Laurel Creek area, the firing operations are going to continue to gain depth and burn up the unburned area. It's all well within the line. It's part of the plan, but you're going to continue to see that column for another day or so. As far as smoke throughout the fire, as those heavier deadened down logs, those bigger fuels continue to consume, you're probably going to see some smoke in the air through the duration of the incident. That's all for fire behavior.
Great, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Next up, your forest supervisor from the Sierra National Forest, Dean Gould.
All right, good evening, everybody, and thanks again for joining us. Really appreciate it. As far as what's going on with the incident right now, some of the highlights, a lot going on with the team. You might think that the suppression when this is really at its peak, that's the toughest part, and that may very well be, and it certainly is in a lot of aspects. Right.